Hi, Nita.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks. How about you?
That's good. That's good. I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. Thank you for joining me.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome.
You've had a busy day.
Yes, yes. Just
That,
like a typical day, in China.
that's lovely. It's better to be busy. Eh? Better to be
Yes,
busy.
yes. So the voice and the video is okay?
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. That's
Yep.
good. That's good.
Is it
Okay.
are you using something different, or is it the same you use your phone, or what do you use?
I just use my phone.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, Shem, I don't want to take your time. I know it's afternoon with you. I just really thought we could catch up because we LENZ colleagues, and I want to
Hmm.
chat with everybody from the different countries and just get a
Yeah.
sense of what you do, and
Hmm.
maybe just hear a little bit about a little bit about what you do, the students, maybe qualifications that are very big from your country, that they're interested in. So
Yes.
I'll leave it up to you to fill it in. But welcome, Alex. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nita. It's my great honor. It's my great honor, to attend this kind of meeting to introduce LENZ China. Just like you said, uh, I just on duty of the LENZ China market, and also I'm based in China, Qingdao, a very active and got potential, a young city in next to the east of the sea in China, and just think 2008, the Beijing Olympic Games, Qingdao just host from the branch uh, sailboat, for this game in Qingdao. So just from 2008, Qingdao just make the sister cities relationships with Auckland. So till now it's around 12 years. That's also one of the reasons that I choose New Zealand as my most important, like the partner country for my business. So for Mr. Tom Parker, we met at 2012. So till now we know each other and cooperate with each other almost 8 years.
Wow.
So I'm just how to say that. LENZ China just focus on the help the Chinese students who want to study in New Zealand. For right now, maybe in the near future, we will just expand our business for Australia or any other countries, such as South Africa,
Okay.
right? So we just, love to help the Chinese students to get the good study options into New Zealand, and also any other our LENZ group branch companies where it's located, such as South Africa, Japan, and Nepal and India. We love to do that. And also, I think our LENZ is so professional on the international students business.
Yeah.
And also, I think the biggest difference compared to the other China international students agent is that we are the company, our head office is located in New Zealand.
Yes.
So Look Education New Zealand is founded by a New Zealander, Kiwi. So, no matter what kind of question or problems or any other situations the students was occurred or made in New Zealand, anywhere in New Zealand, we can give them all kinds of support at the first time and directly support.
Definitely.
Such as Tom, such as Kim, and any other of our colleagues. They will love to do that.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest advantages for us, for LENZ. And also we can just guarantee a lot for the Chinese students' parents. We can do a lot for their children, for the students, right? Just any other, the Chinese other agent, they just founded in China, and they do not have any office or any staff who are working in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Many questions they cannot solve this in New Zealand at the first time.
Yes.
So this, I think, this is our biggest advantages.
Definitely. And tell me though, do you have a lot of students that go through on their own, or do you see a lot of families that look to go over also?
Yes, yes. I like to to discuss with the family directly, face to face, anytime. Just at the beginning, I just participate in this business. Until now, I almost run this business more than eight years. I always like to discuss with the parents, with the students directly. I love to make them feel that how I'm proud about our LENZ, how I'm proud for our New Zealand universities. Yes, and because Chinese parents and students, they have many other options for their children or students study options in the international, such as United States, Great Britain, Australia, and Canada, and also including New Zealand. Just because for this year's United States is, I think, including South Africa, United States would be their first choice if they want to study abroad. Just because, including me, I just, studied 2 years in the United States at the University of Wisconsin, Madison. Yeah. But why I choose New Zealand University as my most important international students business, just because, I think that New Zealand is a very soft, very peaceful country.
Yes.
And also their university is so fabulous.
Yes, all the universities. I mean, we really, we have such great opportunities that we can offer our students, I did a webinar this week and I had students ask me, well, can they go to that university and study that specific course? I said, well, there's actually 4 others that you can go to. And the experiences, listening to, MIT this morning, and I know it's not a university, but their facilities and their qualifications, but I find that their passion for their students, no matter where you go, the ITPs or the universities, their passion for not just a domestic student, the internationals is wonderful. They're so passionate about what they have to offer, and that's, I think, definitely, I know that's the big plus point for that country, is that they really love their students.
Exactly.
And do you find a lot of your students that you speak to, do they want to stay there, or would they then, what are their options to stay, to go back home? What have you found from your country?
I think more than half of the students want to stay there after their graduation. Because just because I think New Zealand is a country that I think it could be said that New Zealand is the most suitable country for the living, I think. So
definitely.
Exactly. I also have the immigration plan. In the future, maybe 5 or 6 years.
Yes. Okay. So your history, you grew up in China. You went to America to study?
Yes, in 2008 to 2008 to 2009, 2 years.
And traveled anywhere else around the world?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. I think there's so many opportunities for us to just travel and see the world. But, for me as well, I've been to New Zealand and it has just so much to offer. Whether you are 15, whether you're 60, doesn't matter. There really is such great offerings. And as you say, the quality of life is fantastic. But the education, top top class, you know. So absolutely, our advantages of having Kim going into the schools and also elaborating or giving us more information on the schools, I think
Mhm.
is so important. You know, we're not in that environment. I've been in education, in tertiary education for so many years. So it's
Yes,
good to have the knowledge of the high schools now as well. It's perfect.
yes, yes, exactly. And also one more thing that leave me a deep impression from New Zealand is, uh, just like I need to make uh, lots of foundation works in China just for LENZ
Yes,
for New Zealand.
yes,
Yes, and during this I got you know a kinds of support from the New Zealand embassy in China. They love to help us to do our business just because they want we can help New Zealand universities
yeah,
to become much popular
yes,
in China, and to just to let the New Zealand universities more and more Chinese students and parents to know New Zealand education.
yes.
So they love to give us all kinds of support we need. So it's hard to imagine in China that China local government could give you all kinds of support for your business.
Yeah,
No, it's
doesn't
almost
happen.
impossible. Yes.
Well, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed, Alex. You've got a lot of connections. When I hear then you're meeting this person and meeting that person, I think, I mean, today your Mr. Chai that you
Yeah.
introduced us to, I think, you know,
Hmm.
you're making such wonderful connections, which is so good, and it shows your professionalism. So it's wonderful.
Thank you. Thank
So I wanted to ask just on the qualifications that you often get asked about. Is there one certain qualification that you find Chinese students really want to go
you.
into? Is it engineering or would it be hospitality?
Hmm. Hmm.
What have you found is your biggest interest?
I think it's business and or business management or economic.
Okay, yeah, BCom,
Yeah,
yeah, commerce and so on. Okay,
yeah, exactly. That's the number one course the Chinese family would choose. And the
okay,
second one, um, just like you said, hospitality. I think
yes,
yes, just
yeah,
because those courses much easier to find a job after they come back to China.
that's true. And
Yeah,
have you found that, do you know of any that went over, got their qualification, have come back to China and are working
yeah,
successfully?
yes,
Okay.
many of them. Just like AUT, they got their own how to say that uh, school graduate. The students who graduated from AUT
Yes.
and also work in Shanghai, they have their own small group.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That's wonderful.
uh, that's wonderful. And I just know that many of the students who work in China and graduated from the AUT, they are doing so great in
Mm.
their region.
Yeah. Those are great
We'll hold,
success stories. Yeah.
yes, we'll hold this kind of meeting every year, and also we'll invited the staff in AOT such as May Wang and any other staff to participate their meeting, and they will. They also wanted to do something to just doing some feedback to AOT right now,
Yeah.
because they just got the very good education from the AOT,
Yes.
no matter of course, and they also this education experience in AOT just help them to make their success in their own sectors in
Yes.
China.
Yes.
So they have the ability to make some, no matter the sponsorship or any other kind of support for AOT back.
Yes.
I think it's wonderful.
Wonderful. I've also
Yes.
had so much interest in AUT over the last 2 weeks. my applications to AUT, you know, have been a significant number. So it's so great to see the interest, you know, and I think it's a wonderful institution. They're all really wonderful. I wouldn't even know what to choose if I were these students. There's just so many opportunities, but AUT definitely, as you said, it's got a great name, and their education is fantastic.
Yes, yes, exactly.
So I wanted to see if I had any other questions. I wrote some questions down here. So
Yeah.
it really, you know, I'm not going to keep you too much longer. I'm so glad that we could catch up, and for me to hear your passion for the business, I think is wonderful. It's a shared passion. You know, we will grow this business and together. I think we're a wonderful team, as you say. Having a base in New Zealand is really, I think that's top class for us. Top class.
Exactly.
So if you ever need any help from me, or if, you know, we can grow our businesses, please don't hesitate to chat to me.
No problem. I love to do that. The same to you, Nita.
Thank you. And enjoy your evening, and we'll catch up really soon.
Yes, yes. Okay. Thank you, Nita.
Thanks, Alex. Take care. Cheers.
Take care.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.